non-governmental organization that is focused on mental health and wellness for children, adolescents, and youth. Please note that this is not the main event. This is just to get us prepared for what we'll be learning in the main event. So if you're excited once again, send in those fire emojis in the comment section. I am Precious Orekoya, and tonight I am your moderator for this exciting conversation. I'm still expecting our emojis. I'm still expecting our emojis. I'm still expecting our emojis. Let's do that quickly. Yes, 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 yes. Also, if you're yet to send your "We Are Live" message to the group, trust me, you are not late at all. This is the time for financial breakthrough. It's the time to learn more about money, because I know that most of us always avoid the conversation about money. So tonight is going to be an eye-opening session, because our guest is not just anybody. She has prepared for this session, and you don't want to miss it. Let them know in the chat box. Let them know in the chat box. Let them know. Send in your emojis. Send in your emojis. I'm still waiting here for your emojis. For your emojis. Send in your clapping emojis, your celebratory emojis, your love emojis. Let's keep them coming. All right, thank you very much for your responses. Our topic today is, like I said, a very interesting one. It is money on my mind. Why every youth must have financial literacy. This is such a timely discussion, if you ask me, because I believe that as young people, as youth, the way we understand and handle money will shape the opportunities and freedom we get in the future. Imagine if you are able to take charge of your finances as a young person. It will be easier for you to do so, and even be better when we grow older. So I want you to relax, sit back, get your notes ready, and of course your pen, because we are going deep into our conversation. Tonight we'll be learning what financial literacy means, why it is non-negotiable for we as youths, and how we can. Before I bring up our speaker, I'd like us to introduce yourself in the comment section, just name and where you are calling from. Just your name and where you are calling from. I am Precious and I'm calling from Ogun State. Let me see your let me see those comments, your name and where you're coming from. Quickly, because this is going to be an eye-opening session, like I said. Name from all right, hi Adenike, you are welcome to today's session. You're welcome. Who else? Who else? Oluwatishi from Lagos. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so good to see you. Glory from Ogbomoso, Oyo State. You are welcome as well. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. Miriam Aliyu from Ogbomoso. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so exciting to have you here. We are more than 10 on this course, so I'm expecting, let's say, 10 responses. Yes, 10 responses. Saidat calling from Ogun State. You're welcome as well. It's such a pleasure to have you here. I'm very sure we are going to have a good time together. Who else? Who else? Who else? Let me meet you. Let's meet you. Let's meet you. I'm waiting. Japhet from Ogbomoso. It's such a pleasure to have you here. I hope I pronounce your name well. You're welcome. Who else? Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Let's meet you. Let's meet you. We are talking about money tonight. We are talking about all things money, all things money. We need to know why it is important for us to have this knowledge. And so we want to meet you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else is introducing themselves? Ayondeji, let's meet you. Ayondeji Emmanuel, let's meet you. Babaloya Toyosi, let's meet you. Let's meet you.
Oh, okay. So I am Emmanuel, a student of Library Capital University of Technology. Commercial.
All right. It's such a pleasure to meet you, Ayondeji Emmanuel. Now it's time to introduce our speaker. Drum rolls. Let's send in our celebratory emojis to show our excitement for this. We are delving into the main dish for tonight. We are delving into the main course meal. So I want to see our excitement. I want to see our energy. Let's bring it up. Drum rolls, drum rolls. Our speaker tonight is not just anybody. She's not just a guest on this program. She's, in fact, she's the very reason we are having this conversation at all. She's the founder of Mentally, and through that, she leads a youth led force that is committed to promoting wellness through education, advocacy, and support among children, adolescents, and youth. She's a force, she's a capacity builder. And so when I read about to bring her up on stage, I want us to send in our fire emojis in the comments so that we can be sure that we are ready. Let's send in our emojis in the comment section this time. In the comment section this time. Shemilore Olaore is a visionary leader, registered nurse, and mental wellness coach, passionate about social innovation and systems building. She's the founder of Mentally, a social enterprise based advancing mental health and resilience through education, advocacy, and community based solution. With its alignment to SDGs 3, 4, and 8, Mentally has impacted over 2,000 school-aged children and adolescents, 1,000 plus youths, and trained more than 30 educators through transformative initiatives like Bloom, a in-school social and emotional learning curriculum. Shemilore also serves as the convener of the Thrive Conference, a multidisciplinary event bridging mental health with business, education, leadership, and life, which champions wellness as the foundation for productivity and purpose. Beyond community impact, she coaches early stage visionaries seeking clarity, structure, and alignment in their building journey. She's the creator of Visionary in God's Way, author of Before You Begin book, the host of Unwind with TSO, an annual reflection and renewal event for young builders preparing for a new year. Our work also extends to organizations where she equips teams with practical skills in emotional intelligence, workplace mental health, and sustainable well-being practices, ensuring that people behind the work remains all focused and mentally strong. Ladies and gentlemen, with a clapping ovation, let's make welcome Shemilore Olaore.
Okay, I think I will start by clapping for myself. Good evening, everyone. Am I the only one that whenever they are reading my bio, I'm always like, is that me? Really? Anyways, good evening, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. And honestly, you see this event that we are having tonight. I don't want all of us to be tight. Do you get? I want us to be as free as possible. This is just the pre-event webinar for our upcoming financial awareness program that is coming up next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Some of you might be wondering that why is it so much time like that? we intentionally had to space it because conversations like that are not conversations that you need to rush. Anything that will be transformational, you don't rush it. Do you understand? So we gave that space so that you can savor the moment very well and you are able to grasp whatever the speakers will be saying. So yes, just like I said, we are not talking too much tonight. Tonight we just want to have fun. We just want to play around the topic. That is what we are doing tonight. And the theme for tonight is um, um money on my mind. Money on my mind. Why every youth must have financial. So I want to ask a sincere and a very honest question. If you ever feel like you've never had the thought of money in your mind, please, I want you to type in the comment box and say, oh no, I don't think about money. I need you to do that as fast as possible because of our time. If you ever feel like, oh, you don't even think about money at all, I need you to type it in the chat box that me, oh, I don't think about money. Money is not me and money. We are far from each other. We are not, or you feel like you are not even friends with it. Can you imagine? I can see somebody sending laughing emoji because if you are that kind of person and you raise your hand tonight, we need to do deliverance for you before the end of this call. That's the truth. If you ever feel like, oh, see, even if you are from a very, very rich family, there is no way that money has never crossed into your mind that means I want to make this number of money. See, even if you feel like, oh, I'm not going to think about it, just go online, just open your LinkedIn. That's where you'll be seeing somebody saying that I'm thrilled to announce to you that I just got a gig, I just made my first 1 million, and you'll be like, God, I beg. Where are these people saying all these things? Or even let's say LinkedIn is also there. Let's talk about Instagram. Only for you to open it and you're seeing somebody that is your age mate is telling you that I just signed my first gig, and you're like, God, I beg, what am I doing? So that is to say that money is very important. And I think it is also bold to say that it's one of the basic needs of life because there are some things that you will never be able to afford if you don't have money. I'm still going to get there. There are certain things you won't even be able to live comfortably if you don't have money. And that is why we are driving these conversations of money. See, enough for we having youth that know how to make money, but they don't know how to manage money. And I think it is a serious problem in Nigeria today. You know, there used to be a time that we used to say that, oh, there's no employment, there's no, even though till now, there's still limited employment. But now youth are getting exposed to, okay, freelancing, their digital skills and things like that. But upon that, many people know how to make money, but many people, I can say a larger percentage of people, don't know how to manage or multiply money. And that is why we need to have these conversations. It's not enough to have skills. It's not enough to say, oh, I am a digital marketer, I am a project writer, I do influencer marketing, I do this and that. At the end of the day, you earn money, but after a week, 2 weeks, you are wondering, where did this money go? That is why we are having this conversation. And I really want us to open our mind tonight because everything I'm going to be sharing tonight is just a tip. In fact, let me say 1/4, 1/3 of a tip. You can imagine it's so minute, but still, I need us to open our mind so that we can, so that we can prepare our mind ahead for what we are going to be learning all through next week. In fact, as I had to take permission at work that please don't put me on night duty throughout Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Why? Because even me, I need to learn. It's not enough to be making money. We all need to learn how to manage and multiply money in this generation. So now I will start by opening the topic with this point, and it is that money isn't everything, but without money, many things will fall apart. I need to say that again. Money is not everything. Money is not everything, but then many things, but without money, many things will fall apart. Now, let me give a good example. We are saying that, oh, money is not everything, right? Very correct. But then, without this thing, many things will fall apart. For example, If you don't have money, then there's that tendency that you'll be prone to nutritional deficiency. I'm talking from the health perspective now because I'm into the healthcare field. I'm a registered nurse, so I think I will talk more from that perspective. So now, if you don't have money, there's that tendency that you won't be able to feed well. You won't be able to afford basic needs of life, right? And once you can't feed well, then your body is already short of certain nutrition, and that's why you see people come down with certain sicknesses. And do you know one thing about sicknesses? As one is coming, if you don't handle that one well, it will lead to another one, and it will keep increasing like that if you don't know how to manage it. So that is it. That is why money is very important. And without it, many things will fall apart. An example is your health can fall apart if you don't have money. Yes, and an example of health is also mental health. There are a lot of people that the depression that they are in today is because they don't have money. You just give them job, you will realize that they will be okay. And that is why we are having this event. It, just like I said earlier, it's not enough to just make money. We need to learn how to manage and multiply money. Now, there is a growing financial pressure on youth in this our generation. I will talk in the context of Nigeria now. So if I may ask, what are the things that you think that is causing this financial pressure on youth? I want to be seeing it in the chat box now. Just be typing anything you think that is causing pressure. And I think I will start with one, and that is the economy itself, the economy of the country we find ourselves in. We see inflation here and there. You realize that even no matter how much you are making, you realize that it's as if even the basic needs of life are now becoming gold to purchase. Things that our parent generation could easily afford in their time. Now, in this generation, you cannot even your even if you are earning 100K, it cannot even afford a little out of what they enjoyed in their home time. Do you understand? So there is the aspect of the economy itself. Somebody just mentioned something. You said, I'm coming, let me check that. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, social media. Yes, this is where we talk about peer influence, peer pressure. That is, you go on Instagram now, you that you are jejely checking through reels. Maybe, am I the only one that is as if I'm getting addicted to these cat reels on Instagram? How many of you know what I'm talking about? All these meow 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 meow. Am I the only one that anytime I see that video, I just pause to watch? Am I the only? It seems that I'm the only one. Okay, thank God I have witnesses here. In fact, once I can click on like this, I will just be watching that. Imagine though, I'm just watching my own cat reels jejely. Only for me to see a notification from my friend. Oh, I just launched this, I just made this, and you know, at a point you will think that, oh, congratulations, you are happy for the person. But when you are alone, you now start to think about your life that, hey God, ṣé mi wá lórí méjì ni àbí ṣé ọ̀rẹ́ mi lórí méjì ni? You start to think about, see, honestly, when you saw the post, nothing happened to you. You were even excited, you were so happy. But the moment maybe you're about to sleep at night, and you know there's some kind of sleep that it will be bringing everything that happened during the day. It will be bringing it back to your head, and you now start thinking about it. That, hey God, do I have two heads? Precious is my creating. She's creating content every day. Does she have two heads? Do you imagine something like that? You start to compare yourself with people. Another thing is unemployment or limited employment. We realize that in Nigeria today, the number of graduates that we are having yearly, assuming that's the way we also have jobs readily available for them, I swear we will not have problems. We won't have problems at all. And even the jobs that are available, how many of it can it cater for our needs? Not even wants now, just the basic needs. Imagine somebody that is a sales rep earning 15,000 per month. Some of you, that 15,000 is your 3 days spending. I'm not lying. And some people have to live on it for a month. Some might even be earning, let's say some might even be earning just, oh, I'm just earning 40,000 naira per month. Do you know that that 40,000 naira is somebody's 1 week spending? So you can imagine, even those people that are even making more, that more is looking as if it is not even enough well-being. And the last thing I will talk about is the lifestyle. Many of us, our own lifestyle is bigger than our pocket. Am I lying? If you're talking about just it as some of you, the kind of lifestyle that you have is bigger than your pockets. It's even bigger than your parents' pockets. You see many acts of things. You see them venturing into cyber crimes and things like that, just because the kind of desire that they have in their hearts, the kind of level that they want to be, they feel like the fastest way to achieve something like that is to go into cyber crime. And I hope you know that the cyber crime that I'm talking about, it means what? What's the meaning of cyber crime? Somebody should tell us. What's the general name for cyber crime?
Yahoo, Yahoo.
Anybody? Please. Exactly, exactly. So many people venture into that just because they want to live that kind of lifestyle. So now, financial wisdom is not optional. See, it's not an option for anybody on this call tonight. It's not something that you have to do. Should I? Should I not? You should not even be debating it at all. You should not be debating something like that. You should know that financial wisdom is essential if you want to truly live well in life. You must be financially well. And now, let me now explain something to us. You realize that I'm saying financial wisdom, financial wisdom. I'm not saying financial knowledge. I'm not saying financial understanding. The reason why, when I was speaking this topic, I was like, this is what we are going to use. The reason is because many of us, we have the knowledge. If I ask us now, many of you, you know the app that you can use to save. You know, even if you don't know any app that you can use to save, you know about Colo. Many of us, when we were in primary school, our parents bought for us just to make us to learn how to save. So even if you don't know any app at all, you've heard of Colo before, where you can save your money. Do you get that now? So many of us, we have knowledge. If it's about money, we have knowledge. If it's about understanding, some of us have understanding. We have the understanding of, oh, okay, I can save on carry rice. Oh, I can save on piggy vest. We have the understanding. Oh, I can do stock. I can buy stock. I can buy shares. But not everybody has wisdom, financial wisdom. Many people have financial knowledge. They have financial understanding. But you see that wisdom, many people, they don't have it. And what is wisdom? Wisdom is simply the application of knowledge. So it's not enough for you to have knowledge. If you are not applying, then you are not wise. If everything that you are learning on something, this might not even be finance only. If you are learning on anything and you are not applying it, you are not wise. And I really want you to start evaluating yourself right now. If there is any areas of your life that you've been learning so much, in fact, you have turned to a very knowledgeable person about that thing. But upon all the knowledge, it's still not translating to any action, then you are not wise. So it is time for us to move from just having knowledge, just having understanding, to actually having wisdom. And how you can tell that somebody is wise is when you look at their actions and you can say that, this person is wise. For example, how you will know that somebody is wise is, maybe you guys are having a conversation, are talking about something. How the person will know that whether you are wise or not is that they will be able to judge from what you are saying and what you are doing. So financial wisdom it is basically the application of your financial knowledge. So that means that by the end of our financial awareness program, by Saturday, next week Saturday, it's not just for you to say, oh, I've learned about finances. We must be able to say, from this day onward, I'm going to start saving so in my carry rice account, or maybe in my piggy vest account, because I use both. That's why I'm mentioning them always. Do you get? It's not just about learning that, oh, we should do 50% this, 50% that. No, you must carry out the actions immediately. So financial wisdom isn't optional, it is essential if you truly want to live well in life. Now, I will talk a brief about money itself. Because you see all these things I'm talking about, it's just like I'm just speaking it because we still have a main class on that next week during the program. I need us to understand that. I need us to understand that money is beyond currency. If the idea of money that you have is naira notes, then you are missing it. And I want you to write it in the chat box that money is beyond currency. Money is beyond currency. Money is beyond currency. And another thing is that money is a tool. I'm giving you facts that you need to understand. Money is beyond currency. And two, money is a tool. Money is a tool. So when you have money, just think of it that you have a tool already in your hand. The question is that what are you going to do with that tool in your hand? Some of us, the tool in our hand, that is the money in our hand, is for shawarma. That's what you use your own tool for. Once it comes inside your hand like this, the first thing you think of is that, my cravings. I know many people, many ladies are on this table. Guys may not be on this table, but ladies, I know, we know ourselves now. Once the money, I have a friend, and what she does is that anytime, they pay her salary, the first thing she does is that she firstly remove, and guess what? She will enter, she can enter anywhere to satisfy her cravings. Now, am I saying that is wrong? No. But when it's now become, oh, because I have money now, I can eat shawarma today, then tomorrow let me take parfait, or next tomorrow, okay, let me buy chicken and chips, or there's some people that think this way. And that is why some of us, if we are to analyze the money that has entered our hand this year and what we use that money for, you will be disappointed in yourself. Many of you, you earned so well this year, like from January till now, but now you can't account for the money again. You can't even account for it. Why? Because oúnjẹ ló bọ́ lọ. Is either you are buying this, you keep buying irrelevant things. And I will still talk about that too. Don't cry yet though, because we are just starting. Who is that person that is crying in my Samuel? Don't cry yet. Okay? We are just getting inside. Don't cry yet. Because I need you to understand these things. So it's not that when they not pay you your salary for the month, or probably you got a gig, you did the job, and the next thing you are doing is that ẹ fún mi ní fufu márùn-ún, ẹ fún mi ní ẹran, you buy it, and you now say, please give me cold chivita with it, the big one, oh, and please let me to put glass cup, let me satisfy myself. And you will realize that after 2 weeks, 100K has finished, and you're wondering, what did that buy? There is a stupid question that many of us used to ask, and sometimes I used to ask myself, and it used to piss me off on my own behalf, is what did I buy? So when you are spending money, you did not know that you are buying something. You check your account, you'll be like, Egba Bike, what did that buy? You are asking me. Somebody's early exactly. That is to say that if you are nothing, if you don't track your expenses, you will be so shocked by what your money is going into. Some of us, it's not even food, but many of us have unconscious habit of doing data irrelevantly. Do you know that before I used to be like, oh, let me just buy this 2 points clinic on gig jare, only for me to realize that at the end of the week I have bought it like 5 times, and you be like, I could have just bought a bigger plan with this 5,000 naira, and now I got 5,000 naira data, and I used it for, God. So are you seeing what I'm saying? So it's not enough to be asking yourself, what did I buy? If you don't take responsibility, then nothing will change. And that is why we are having this program. So your money is a tool, but the question is, what will you do with it? Am I saying that it's wrong to satisfy your cravings? No, but make sure you have sense, make sure you have wisdom on how you can save, on how you can multiply money as much as you are satisfying your cravings. Do you understand? And also, your attitude, you see, the attitude that you have now concerning money is what will determine your future financial behavior. Show me a very extravagant person. That is, they love to buy things even if they don't need it. Just because their friend bought it, they feel like, okay, let me to buy it. I can predict your future with that. If you're that kind of person that, oh, every latest thing I must buy, even though you know that you don't need it, I must buy. You see, you are dancing towards destruction. Let me call it financial destruction. You are dancing. You are dancing. They are playing you reggae. They had Fuji. Everything, you are dancing towards it. Because you can't expect a person to be extravagant, and then in the next 5 years you are thinking that, oh, they will now be multi-millionaires. It's not possible. It is not possible. And that is why many people that enter into cyber crimes, many of them, I'm not, this is not to say that this thing is good, right? But I just wanted to talk about an aspect. You see that after few months, few years, some of them, they go back to zero. Why? Because once the money comes, let's buy car. You see them in this club today, in that club tomorrow. You carry girl today, you carry mama tomorrow, you carry this, you go, all manners of things. At the end of the day, money don't finish. Money has finished, and that is it. So the goal for this program is not for us to just learn and just have it in our books. It's for it to translate into actionable plans, immediate plans. And that is why we are very careful of the people that we are bringing on board. We make sure that there are people that have results in that area also. Do you understand now? So now, why do many youth struggle with money? Why? What is the reason? Many of us, we know this already. Some of us, we lack financial education. And this is the truth. Many of us don't even know how to save. We don't know what proportion of our money, of our income every month should go into saving. Many of us don't have that understanding. Some of us don't know which app that you can use to save, that it will give you interest as you are saving. Many of us don't have that knowledge. Many of us don't know, okay, which stock can I buy as a young person? I don't have to grow old to be in my 40s before I start thinking of investment. In fact, I was telling my friends recently, I was like, guys, I think next year, let's, like, from this year towards next year, let's buy land. Let's invest in real estate. I was still telling them, it was still not a few weeks ago. Let's buy land. Let's invest in this thing. And those are the conversations that you are not too young to buy a land. You are not too young to invest in real estate. Let us be real with ourselves. Real estate is not just for, people that are in their 30s or people that are married. You can be single and you have investments. It's not just about real estate. We also have, see, their stocks, their shares that you can get, and it will build up. Do you understand that now? And I need to say this also. Many of us think of investment as just, oh, I'm buying land, I'm buying this. The greatest kind of investment you can make is personal investment. That is, investing into your own self, your personal development. That's the greatest investment anybody can make. Because when you invest in yourself, you make yourself an asset to the world. Are you getting what I'm saying? The greatest investment you can ever invest in is yourself. Because when you invest in yourself, you become an asset. And when you become an asset, it's easier to attract money, because money flow in the direction of value. Money flows in the direction of value. So the more you make yourself valuable by investing in your personal development, the more money you have the potential to make. I need to say that again. The more you invest in yourself, the more you become an asset to the world. And when you become an asset to the world, the more money is attracted to you. Why? Because money flows in the direction of value. So if I have value, I am a potential multi-billionaire. But the thing is that I need to be able to know where and how to make the money. That is it. And that is why you see many people today, you are seeing them, they have 2 businesses, 3 businesses, and you're wondering, how are these people doing it? It's because they've invested in themselves to know so much about themselves that, oh, I think I can also go into this. I can also go into this. Do you understand now? So money flows in the direction of value. So when you build yourself, you become an asset. So many of you, you might not even be able to buy land now. You might not even be able to, invest in real estate now, but you invest in your own real estate inside your mind. The real estate in your mind, invest in it. Invest so much in it to the extent that you become an asset to the world that you don't even see. You see when you are, God, when you become an asset, money becomes easier to make. That is it. It's just that many of us still need to learn how to make money from us being assets. That's another that's another topic entirely. There is a point at which you are an asset. Is that another thing to know how to make money out of your own assets? Do you get? So take note of that. Money flows in the direction of value. So the more valuable I am, the more money I will make. Somebody said that, type that. The more I become valuable, the more I will make money. So you have to take conscious effort to invest in yourself. Intentionally invest in yourself. Why? Because when you become an asset to the world, the more you have the potential to make money at different level in different currency. So if you make yourself an asset to Nigeria, the more you have the probability to make Nigerian money. The more you make assets to the globe, the more you have the potential to make money globally, to earn in different currencies. That is what we are talking about. That is why I want everybody tonight to have a global mindset. You are a global asset. I want you to write it in the comment box. I am a global asset. Because when you are a global asset, that is a potential to make a global currency. Let me leave that part for now. So many people, they struggle with money because they lack financial education. Another thing, I've talked about it before, social media, pressure from friends. They are always pressure, my friend just did this, means I have to do this, calm down. And I need you to understand something. And I think this thing, see, whether you are selling products or you are offering service, I need you to understand something. Just because somebody is doing something and they are making a lot of money from it doesn't mean that you will do it and you will make money from it. I hope you know that. And the reason is because, see, there are some people that they are graced for certain things. The oil that is on their head, they are just graced for that particular field. And if you try to enter into that kind of field and you are now struggling that, how is this person not making money? And me, I'm also doing this. There are some people that they are just graced for it. And another thing is that there are also principles guiding everything in life. So if you work by principles, then you will definitely see the rewards of principles. So if you see a disciplined person, a committed person, don't be afraid or don't be saying that but they are making money. Yes, they should make money because they are following the principles of life. So no matter how much you pray, if you are not following certain principles, you are just joking. You can't tell me that just like my friend will say, you can't tell me that you are not making money and you are not selling anything. Whether you are selling yourself or you, and when I mean selling yourself, I'm not saying selling your body. Let's know the difference. Selling yourself, I mean probably you have a service that you offer. That is what I'm saying. So you can't say that you are not making money when you are not selling anything. You can't say that you are not making money when you are not putting something out there for people to buy, whether it's a service or a product. Don't complain. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't complain that you don't have money when you're not selling anything. Don't complain. So now I'm going to be talking about this last thing because I have just 10 minutes more. There are 5 pillars of financial wisdom. There are 5 pillars of financial wisdom. And I'm so glad that our events, like all our program next week, is going to be touching every pillar. I said something now, 5 pillars of financial wisdom that you must understand. Number one is earning. That is, you must be able to learn how to create value and multiply your streams of income. You must be able to make money. That's the first pillar of financial wisdom. That is, you must be able to earn. You must be able to make money. For example, there are side hustles. that you can venture into. Their freelancing jobs. There are a lot of things that you can do out there to earn money. Number two, now that you have earned money, number two is budgeting. You must be able to budget money. That is, you must be able to say that, oh, I earn 100K monthly. I remove 10% for my tithes. Okay, 20% is going for savings. 20% is going for, maybe I have some needs and want and things like that. 50% is going to my basic needs in terms of food, transportation to work, things like that. So it's not enough to earn. You must be able to budget your money. You must be able to know the difference between your needs, that is, this thing, I need this thing, and your wants. Oh, I just want this thing. I hope you know that want is not really important. Anything you want, that means you can do without it. Even if you don't have it, you will still survive. But needs, if you don't have it, you cannot survive. That is needs. So you must be able to budget right. And number three is that now that you understand budgeting, that's when savings now comes in. Savings is the third one. You must be able to develop this discipline to save. No matter how much you are earning, save something. Save something. That is the aspect of saving. Learn how to delay gratification. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ni shawarma. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ni cold stone. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ni cinema today, garden tomorrow, birthday tomorrow, everything. And it's not even all parties that you should attend just because they are inviting you. See, it's part of financial wisdom. Oh. I hope you know. You know that you don't have this money, but then they are inviting you to birthday. They will invite you to this. You will always be there eating small chops. I think I'm saying, Shemori can see. Borrow yourself sense. So from this night, from this night onward. So now that you know that, okay, I must earn, I must budget, I must save. That is when investment now comes in. Okay, now that I'm saving, how can I invest? Do you understand that now? So investment talks about how can I multiply my money? How can I multiply my money? And I said something earlier that it's not just about putting money in real estate, in buying stocks and shares and all. The more you, even if your investment is even in yourself, you know that if I invest in myself, okay, let me take this course. If I take this social media management course and I understand it and I get a certificate in it, then I can push it. I can push it for let me get jobs on LinkedIn, on social media. That is investment. You are investing in yourself to make more money. That is investment. That's the fourth principle. And the fifth principle is that you must be able to manage debt. You must be able to manage debt. DEBT. Má jẹ gbèsè tó máa fún ẹ hypertension. See, some people will say that don't borrow money, don't borrow. Yes, if you don't have any means of income to pay, don't borrow money, because you will disgrace your family if you do that. Don't, so that OPay will not be sending, abi PalmPay, they will not be sending this person has been proven to be a scammer. This, come and submit this and that, and you'll be wondering. Imagine they should not send it to your pastor, and your pastor is saying that brother David, ń yáwó, kí lẹ fowó ṣe? And there are a lot of people that borrow money for funny things. How will you borrow money just because your friend is going out, you guys are going out, but me too, I don't want to look as if I don't have money, so let me borrow money for PalmPay. Hey, okay. So you must be able to manage debt. And I used to say something, there are healthy debts and there are unhealthy debts. Now, when I say LD, that means you are borrowing it to make more. And when I mean more, you already have something established. I hope you are getting what. See, I'm not saying that, oh, I have a business idea, let me go and borrow money to fund it. Don't do that. Something you have not test run before, something you've not studied your markets before, all of a sudden you just feel like, let me just borrow money and start this business. Well, see, business balana. Tó bá laná, OPay máa find ẹ o. Tó bá laná, PalmPay máa find ẹ o. And it will not be funny if you are not sending message to your partner to be, or maybe to that boy that you've been eyeing, that this boy should just even look at me and say that, you look beautiful, can we date? Only for him to be seeing message and say that, sister, let's say sister Kiniki or sister Nike and Yawo. It be like say this one a debt or me I know they do. So don't disgrace yourself. Don't disgrace yourself. Don't even hear borrowing money. Rather, look for people that can invest in your business. That is it. If you know that you don't have the capacity to pay back now, look for investors. Your sister can be your investor. Your brother can be your investor. Your parent can be your investor. Your school sister, school mother, school father, they can be your investor. But to go and borrow money, see, they will send message to your boyfriend. Don't worry. So now the last thing I'm going, because I'm okay, I have just 2 minutes more. So with everything that I've said tonight, you can say that it is really important for you to learn. It's really important for you to learn about your finances because we don't have to see, let's be real, let's talk as sister and brother now. We don't have to grow old before we start, before we start making money. And when I mean making money, not just making it, and also having investments, having, say you don't want to go to Dubai, you don't want to go like, okay, I want to just go to Dubai to just go and breathe the air of Dubai. But something like that, you cannot plan that on borrowing money to eat shawarma. No, it no go work. Do you get? It will not work. It won't work. So you have to be conscious about you being financially wise. And that is why we are having this conversation. Enough of being depressed because you don't have money, enough of being tired, or enough of feeling low self-esteem just because you don't have money or you are not getting much from home. You are not, see, enough of that. And by the grace of God, I really hope that at the end of this event, that's next week Saturday, we are able to, reach out to organizations that can help us for those people that would love to learn one skill or the other, that they will be able to learn that, okay, me, I want to, it seems that I don't have any means of income, but I would love to have. What can I learn? You see, we are, by the grace of God, we will work on that really. Because I feel like it's not enough to teach you how to save. We must also teach you what to do to earn money to save, what to do to earn money to invest. That is why you should not miss that program next week. And the speakers that we are bringing, they will be touching all the 5 pillars of financial. Sorry, I don't know why I'm sorry. All the habits of financial wisdom. They are going to be touching everything. So that is why you must be available. Tobore Olumoye will be around. She's a personal finance coach, and she will be talking on personal finance and every skills that you need to have related to your finance. You must be there. And then we have Samuel Frank too. He's also a personal finance coach, and also he's a seasoned investment professional. So you can imagine, as much as you are learning savings, he's also teaching you investment and also putting you through on how to invest. You'll be around. And also we have Alexandra Comfort. That's my very good friend. She's a clinical psychologist. So for those people that are already in debt, that is OT Jagbese already, but then, even though it's affecting your blood pressure, even though it's affecting the way you are sleeping, don't worry. We have a special event for you also, that you'll be able to learn how to come out of it fast before before high blood pressure setting. Do you get? So we are touching every aspect, making sure that we are not leaving anything behind. And by the grace of God, we will have people that will also come and pitch you know, their opportunities to learn, opportunities for those people that would love to go into, okay, how can I also get jobs on LinkedIn? Who can put me through on that? We'll be having people from that side. Or maybe, okay, I love to create content, but I don't know how to go about it. We'll have somebody come, you know, things like that. We want to make sure it is very, very transformative. That is, at the end of this event, you should be able to say that, oh, because I attended Mentalist Financial Wellness Program, now I can say that I make money even as a student. Oh, I can say that I'm now saving money. Oh, I can say that now I've learned how to buy stocks and shares. Even me, as small as I am, maybe I'm in 100 level, I have stocks in my name. I hold shares in MTN. That is what we are talking about. That is what, and see, the money to start things like that is always very, very minute. Honestly, that's the truth. But then with the right knowledge, with the right wisdom, we can make this possible. So thank you so much, everyone. And I hope this little thing that I've shared with you, you are already making up your mind to attend the event next week. If you are not around, I will look for you. I can see one fine girl here, this Oguntope. I can see your face. If I not see you on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I will look for you. Who else? I can see Damilola Glory. She's so beautiful. I can see Fatimat. I can see Ojo. I can see Samuel. If I not see you, I will look for you. I can see David. I can see Olanipekun. All of you, I'm calling those people that I can see their face. So I can see Orekoya. I can see Evelyn. Evelyn is there. That's my friend though. So you need to be around. You cannot miss that event. You can't. And if you miss it, I will look for you. At least I can see some people's face. If I don't see your face, I will just tag you on the group. Please, who is Esther? So make sure you plan to attend. Thank you very much. Over to you, Precious.
Thank you so much for the wonderful session, Ma. Can we send in our emojis to appreciate her? Let's send in our emojis to appreciate her. She has done a good justice to giving us the introduction on money on my mind and to the what we'll be learning during the main event. Once again, if you are going to do anything next week, make sure that you do not miss the event, because even with this little introduction, you can see that there is more to money that we know, and there is more to just having the knowledge, and we need to apply the wisdom. Thank you very much once again, Ma. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we'll be moving to the question and answer. If you have any question on what she has discussed with us tonight, or maybe you have any question concerning the event, you can just unmute your mic and speak. Let's quickly do that. If you have any question based on what she has discussed, you can just raise your hand. Raise your hand within 2 minutes. Let's do that quickly. I'm still expecting. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand so I can call on you. All right, I'll take that as a no. So I'll be
Okay,
calling.
sorry,
All right, ma'am.
say something. So for
Okay.
some of us, can you hear me?
The question more.
Okay,
Yes.
you have a question. Okay, somebody has a question.
Okay.
Can I
Olanipekun,
ask
please
the
go ahead.
question? Okay, so the question is,
Yes,
if
yes.
you have an idea, a business idea, but there's no, there's no capital, and you don't even have any friend or family that can help. And according to the teaching, we are told not to borrow because it's a bad idea. So what do we carry this idea out without borrowing and knowing that we don't have anybody that will help us that can invest in us? How do we carry the idea out without
Did you get the question, ma? If you are speaking, you are muted.
Olanipekun, are you with me?
We are with you,
Yes, I'm
ma.
here.
So what she said is that you have but you don't want to borrow and you don't have somebody to reach out to sponsor business, right? Am I correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Now I need you to understand something, and it is that you think that, oh, there is nobody that can sponsor this event, this business. What if it might be that you might need to present, you might need to work on the presentation of that business idea. And another thing is that nobody will fund a business that's not started. Yes. So you need to be able to start with the little that you have. You need to be able to start with it first. Do you get? When people can see that you are making effort, it is easier for them to come in and to help you carry the burden of the business. Do you get now? So you need to sit down and probably design a business proposal for yourself. Open up with the business. That is, look at your market. Okay, these are the people that I want to sell. In fact, I would even love to know the business. Do you get? Maybe I can provide ways by which you can go about the funding. If possible, you can text me after this call tonight. You can text me and we can talk about it. But then I just need to say this, that see,
Mm.
you are first your funder of your business before anybody will come in. Do you get? Now let me share something with you. When I started this NGO, this organization itself, I had nothing. I was still a student. I was just in 300 level when I started. I had no money. The money that I have is the money that my parents used to give me, and it's not even enough for me. But then there is something about vision, and it is that the way you carry it is the way people will help you to carry it. Do you get? And there are also some principles behind. See, a friend of mine reached out to me recently, and she said something. She said, "Shemiri, you are just so excellent. Like when I go through your organization's page, I used to be like, what kind of minds do these people have?" That is it. You cannot come to our page now. You want to, maybe you just feel like, okay, let me sponsor these people, and then you now get on my page. You are seeing something that is totally different from what I'm telling you about. Don't you think that it is wrong? Do you get? So you are first the founder of your vision before people will come in to say, okay, let me give this. Oh, this girl is trying. I'm quite impressed. Let me give her this. Let me give her that. So it starts from you. By the way, still message me this night so that we can talk about that business idea that you have in your mind. And also, in case you have any questions, please, my team will drop an anonymous link now. Evelyn, I don't know if you are here. Please kindly drop the anonymous link now so that people can, in case you have a question targeted to any of the speakers ahead of time. Maybe your own is personal finance, maybe your own is investment, maybe your own is, how can I overcome whatever questions that you might have, whatever question you can start asking from this night. You don't have to, so that you will not forget the questions that you want to ask. So please start dropping it now. Saidat, I don't know if Saidat is on this call or any of the team members. I'm coming. Okay, Joy, please kindly notify them on the Teams page that they should drop the anonymous link. Tag Evelyn. Okay. So that is it. Please make sure you ask your questions from this night. Don't let it, don't overthink about it as it is coming. Just be dropping it there. We are to attend to everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Ma. I hope you got answers to your question. Like she
Yeah,
said,
thank
an
you.
anonymous link will be dropped today so that we can ask our question ahead. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. We hope that you had a lovely time because I personally did. Thank you so much for joining. See you on the 25th of September. Tell a friend to tell a friend and make sure you yourself do not miss it. Bye.